Papa Z Films. Reality check. Yeah.
So just let's get to it, straight to it, man. We got some topics to talk about that's like relevant right now. How do you feel about that Rico shit? Since I explained to you already about what's you know what transpired and what Rico is, how do you feel about that? Because the reason why I'm saying that is because you got all these guys on these hood vlog shows and shit. You know what I'm saying? And they like,
Yeah.
it's crazy how the niggas just like so welcoming with that shit, and then the feds and police and everybody is just like writing all this shit down. But then when they come knocking at your door, you looking surprised, like nigga, you was just on hood vlogs.
Man, that shit is. I'm gonna tell you this, nigga. I stopped putting all kind of gang banging and bullshit like pictures and shit like that on my Instagram a long time ago, man, because I started seeing that shit. You know what I'm saying?
So
All that shit is cool. Like, it's cool to let everybody know, your affiliation or where you grew up at.
but why is having an affiliation like cool? Why do you think that these young guys need to be like affiliated with something to be accepted? Why you feel like they got to be affiliated to be accepted?
I don't think it's a gotta feel like that to be accepted. It's what niggas want. Because it's a movement. Everybody who don't want to be a part of a movement. You know what I'm saying?
So is that considered clout chasing?
I guess so. Because if it's a powerful source that's moving that you can't beat or you can't win against, more than likely, you're gonna join it if you can't beat it.
So it's that easy to influence these young niggas.
Yeah, it's that easy if that's what they looking for. You know what I'm saying? Because if you looking for that kind of shit, it's easy to find it for sure. It's on every corner, every block. But if you don't have them, see me as a young nigga, man. I'm gonna say this. Even when I was young, I had a special kind of way of moving around, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I did shit, but I wasn't never really no fucking follower. You know what I'm saying? Like I did shit for my own reasons and my own, you know.
Was it personal gain, or was it just because I look at it like, man, look, I look at it as everybody got choices. We was talking about this shit the last time he was here. It was either nope or yeah.
Yeah,
And
got choices.
I just look at it like the choices that you make.
But see, man, it's different. It's really it's a lot. It's a lot with people. Everybody's life is different. You know what I'm saying?
I feel that.
Everybody's life is different. You know what I'm saying? Me, I was really just born in that shit. Really, I just had to figure out how the fuck I was gonna move around.
So you was born into something that you felt like you had to continue the legacy of what you was born in, or did you feel like
It wasn't even
I
about
can
me
make a change?
continuing. It wasn't about continuing. It was more about surviving, nigga. And
I feel that.
What is it? Adapting to your environment. Because if I had, if I had niggas like you, I ain't gonna lie, like the type of nigga you are, you gonna check a nigga on goofy shit. You got people like you around you growing up to save you from bullshit and teach you how to do certain shit.
Not even really. I don't think it's really teaching you. It's just. I think it's just showing you a different way, like you know what I'm saying.
Or
like
yeah, a different way, or showing, giving you different options on as far as what's right, what's not right. You know what I'm saying? I didn't really have that. I had all niggas on bullshit. You know what I'm saying? I didn't have no niggas showing me, oh, do this. This is better shit to do. You know what I'm saying?
So most niggas was around your age. It's hard to listen to a nigga that's around your age.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And the niggas that was older was on go.
Yeah, they
on go. And I wasn't even thinking in that kind of way. You know what I'm saying? About none of that.
Because I think like my era, I was in the BG era. Like,
yeah, niggas wasn't on no positive shit in that era.
I was on the BG era, but I just chose not to. I care about people's life situations and different things like that, but sometimes you just gotta be like.
But yeah, I feel you on that.
You gotta
feel
see
you
the
on
future.
that.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm like, you gotta really look at your future and be like, if I make these choices, where it's gonna lead me to. You know what I'm saying? Like it's okay. I mean, you gotta survive and all that type of shit, but certain choices that you make, you gotta really look and establish where it's gonna lead you. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like, you really don't know where it's gonna lead you, but the point is, you gotta really look and say, if I make these choices like this, where it's gonna lead you.
Well, that's one thing I always kept in mind too. I already accepted that. Like, this can lend me here or here. Shit, I done been through it. Jail and been shot and watched my best friend die right in front of me. Nigga done been through and seen that shit. And by the grace of God, nigga was able to catch it and catch myself and, start moving a little bit different and appreciating, shit different. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate shit more than I was, but yeah. Life gonna teach you and make you, like you said, make them choices, nigga. You gonna have to pick.
So, like, the reason why I'm bringing up this conversation is because, like, I look at what happened to Young Thug and you got Casanova 2 times and you got Old Block and all this type of shit. Like, drill music is cool. It has a nice beat, but I don't understand why these young niggas don't understand the shit that you rapping about is gonna incriminate your ass. And then when they come with this shit knocking at your door talking about only one person did what he did in the gang, but y'all all associate with it, so all y'all gotta do 20 years. You know what I'm saying? It's like that shit crazy. You know
That's how it go. That's how it go.
But how do you feel about the niggas that just claim the game, but they ain't never did nothing? Like, why those individuals got to be caught up in doing 20 years off of some shit some other nigga did?
Shit, nigga, you said it off camera. Guilty by affiliation. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter what you really out here doing or not. That's what you think you doing, or you finna be hanging around that, or whatever shit, nigga. You gonna get it all too.
So they making the choices for you, basically.
The aura, the movement is making the choices for you. You choose to get into the aura, the movement, and be involved with the movement, you're gonna get everything that movement get.
I guess, man.
Real shit.
I know they family who, you know what I'm saying, them motherfuckers is probably like, damn. That's crazy, like, because a lot of those niggas that got caught up in that shit, they don't have money for, like, big lawyers, like the person who established the gang. You know what I'm saying? So I think it's gonna be a lot of snitching and shit going on. Because when the niggas sit you down and say, look, you facing 60, you be like, 60 what? 60
years, nigga. Yeah, but that motherfucking Rico shit, if boy, that shit heavy right there. You know.
And look, the Rico, it was originally designed for like the mob, like that mob crime boss shit. They was taking all these families and shit down because the families was furthering the efforts of what they was doing. So now they like done switched. Like I feel like since the mob and all that shit, those crime bosses is not relevant right now. Like those families, they probably are, but we don't know. But I feel like we as blacks in these gangs with the three-letter names in front of niggas' names is like a signature for a crime boss family. YFN, YSL, you know what I'm saying? All that shit like NBA.
It's putting it like a tag on
niggas.
niggas.
NBA as that NBA young boy shit. So they hitting all these niggas with this crime boss shit.
Yeah, so everybody, if everybody got NBA before they name, they know you. Shit. Yeah, you up under the what is it called, the gang?
The gang is further than the gang.
It's criminal organization.
Yeah, so you know it's crazy, and I was kind of waiting on this because some of the music be cool, but when niggas kill 30 niggas in a verse, you know what I'm saying? That shit is like,
nigga don't even want to hear that shit no more.
Yeah, like
nigga
come on, man.
That shit. Nigga don't want to hear that shit. If you gonna make music, man, make music. You know what I'm saying? Like make music. If you gonna make music, nigga don't want to hear. Okay, even if you do kill 10, 20 niggas a day, make music.
Yeah, but you gotta be careful of the choice of words that you use because you can't say I was. You gotta say they was.
Yeah,
if you say
if you
or we. That's your ass.
Right. All that shit is your ass, really, because you talking about real life stories. If you doing that,
if you say they, then you pointing the crime away from you. If you say I or we, you included yourself in that.
Oh
shit.
Yeah.
That's why they able to use these lyrics
against
motherfuckers
to turn
because
to
they
you
saying
in.
We did this or I did this.
If motherfuckers don't know by now that it's stupid to rap about shit like that. And put that shit in your fucking song. Like, you a fucking idiot and you deserve to be locked up. Like, you shouldn't be talking about no shit like that in the fucking music, man. Like you said, like, it's plenty of ways to talk about that shit without incriminating yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, use your words. Nigga, like you just did. Nigga, I and we and nigga, and you gotta know how to manipulate the game if you doing that. You know what I'm saying? Not even to be doing that shit, though. It's cool, though. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And that shit gonna throw you in the Rico. Nigga, watch the merge, nigga.
Rico.
Watch the motherfucking words.
We ain't talking about Rico Suave, nigga. We talking about Rico.
And we ain't talking about Puerto Rico either, nigga.
You might be locked up in Puerto Rico somewhere for Guantanamo Bay.
Up under that motherfucker.
Damn.
Getting a real reality check around this motherfucker.
That's crazy, man. That's like really a reality check for Young Thug, for Gunna, and all them motherfuckers that
everybody think
they
on that fly gangster shit.
Shit's stupid, man. You can't be talking like. I just don't like. A lot of times I be like, man, niggas talk about snitching. They talk about 6ix9ine snitching. Niggas is snitching on themselves. Like that shit's stupid. So you can't get mad at 6ix9ine. You know, I'm not mad at him.
No, that shit 6ix9ine did was some sucker shit. But I mean, like, I feel where you coming from.
You know what I'm saying?
You know, I know what you saying. I know what you trying to say.
Me up. Straighten me up.
Yeah,
man,
but that shit like, right there was some bullshit. But I know what you saying though.
That shit crazy. Like, you know, that's why Snitch 9, he over here clowning these niggas. He clowning Young Thug now.
Yeah.
Talking about he putting up dress, like the nigga was in dresses and shit. Talking about you in jail now, nigga. You here. Yeah.
Yeah, you talking about everybody that's being a man and standing up and taking their time without bringing up another man in they shit. You know, that's who saying, you. No, I'm talking about 6ix9ine.
No, that's what I'm saying. 6ix9ine is like basically like teasing Young Thug because Young Thug wear dresses, he wear lipstick, you You know what I'm saying? He like, it's like he's straddling the fence. So now he in jail. You know what I'm saying? He either gonna be a bitch or he gonna be a nigga. Which one you gonna be? So 6ix9ine playing with that narrative of Young Thug being.
That's a dangerous game, and he not even a nigga to even speak on nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, really? 6ix9ine on it, not even in a position to speak on no gangster shit. Nothing. As far as going to jail and nigga don't want to hear him trolling. Nothing. Nigga don't want to hear nothing from him.
So
none of that.
If 6ix9ine listen to your music and hit you up and say, "Man, I got $5 million for about 3 songs,"
that ain't gonna happen. That ain't gonna happen.
You need a reality check, bro.
That ain't gonna happen.
He'll give you a reality check. $5 million for a reality check.
That is not a reality check. I'm buying myself right into his situation.
So why wouldn't you take this? Why wouldn't you take the $5 million?
Because I'm buying myself right into his situation. Look at Wack. Soon as Wack got affiliated with 6ix9ine and start trying to defend that snitching and all that goofy shit and trying to do business with her and all that shit, that's when he started beefing with everybody. Look who he did. Nigga, Wack beef with the whole industry right now.
Yeah, but they started beefing with him because he chose to make about $10-20 million to interview this nigga. So it's like niggas is mad because he went on some. I need to make sure my family good for life.
Nah, man, he did. He's going against the grain too heavy. That's what Wack did, man.
So once you affiliated, you ain't supposed to think about your family when it's like real money. Never, money, and we need money. The world need, the money make the world go around, and you want to take care of your family.
Yeah.
Blueface ain't doing shit right now.
And why?
Because the nigga, he's
because Wack, he's under Wack.
Rapper. He's a wave rapper.
Because he's under Wack though, and Wack is being blackballed right now. You know what I'm saying?
I kind of feel that, but
he's gonna get whatever Wack gets.
So he need to just put a song out and see what happens. If he ain't riding with that type of situation, it shouldn't affect his sales. It shouldn't affect.
I don't know, man.
You know what I'm saying?
That whole concept of him defending 6ix9ine and all that shit and managing him and doing business with him and all that, like, that was foul, man. He put niggas away, like niggas that had, niggas are still in pen right now behind that nigga, man.
Okay, but look, I'm gonna put it like this. I'm gonna give you a reality check, fans. This is a reality check show. You don't know none of them niggas he put in jail.
I don't.
So why the fuck do you care?
Because it could be a homie or somebody that deal with like that. It can happen in your own circle if you getting down like that. I mean, I don't fuck with niggas no more. I don't deal with niggas no more. You know what I'm saying? But for niggas who still living that kind of life, that's fucked up, bro.
It's fucked up on the surface. When I look at it, it is fucked up. But
when you living that kind of life, like that's.
But see, 6ix9ine, he got pushed into it. Like he thought that this is what it was. So that's why they gave his ass a pass and said, "Look, 6ix9ine wrote a letter talking about, man, I didn't know that it was gonna be like this." They gave him a pass. You know what I'm saying? He was doing it to further. It was like a RICO act, like a RICO in hip hop, where he was trying to further his well-being, but he seen that it was fucked up. They fucking his bitch. They done kidnapped the nigga and all types of shit. And this is not what if you would have been in that situation? Let me put it like that. What if you was in that situation when you got into something and they talked you into it and you was like, man, I got millions. We gonna make this shit. It's all this, is that, nigga. And then these niggas start doing the shit that they was doing to you.
Well, me, that would never happen to me. But just to answer your question, whatever happened, I would have stood 10 toes on it. I would have kept that shit G. all the way through it. If I chose, I know I chose that. I'm not gonna do no sucker shit like he did. But I would never be in no position like that because niggas would never play with me like that. Niggas would never play with me like that.
But you got motherfucker. Everybody got
that's crazy.
Everybody got their match.
See, you gotta demand your respect from the giddy up though. Like nigga would never he came in a crash dummy. You know what I'm saying? Like niggas don't you not a real, you not that. You know what I'm saying? That's what happened to him, because he's not that for real. If that was somebody who was really that wouldn't have never happened. And if it was somebody that was really that, he wouldn't snitch because he chose that. He really that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, I feel you on that. But like his situation, I'm not trying to defend. Yeah, listen, I'm not trying to defend 6ix9ine, but I just look at shit from the other side of the coin. You got a flip side of the coin.
No, it is. You right. You
know
right.
What I'm saying? It's
you
like,
right.
I'm
not defending them niggas either. I'm not saying what they did wasn't right either. Cause you bring a nigga along just because he hot and rap and don't do him right. You know what I'm saying? Like that was up to y'all niggas to teach him really how to be a B-dog. You know, teach him some morals. You know, the mortality of that shit. If you gonna accept him in like that, you know what I'm saying? Teach that nigga how to really get down and the severity of what y'all got going on around that motherfucker.
Yeah, but they was looking at that money that nigga 6ix9ine was in. They like, man, we need bread.
That's where they fucked up at, and that's where all these niggas fuck up at. When they get bread, niggas get weird as a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Just cause you got a little change, cuz that little money don't mean shit, nigga. That shit ain't going in your casket either.
It ain't.
That little money don't mean shit, nigga. Cause I done been broke, nigga. I done had bread, nigga. I done ate macaroni and ground beef, nigga. And I done had a gourmet, nigga, at Benihana's, nigga. And all in between, nigga.
That nigga said he had
that shit don't mean nothing, nigga. I done rode in Camrys, nigga, and I done rode in Rolls Royces, nigga. It ain't too much different, nigga. That shit, nigga, ain't shit.
That nigga said he had hamburger helper.
Yeah, nigga, hamburger helper, nigga, with the macaroni, nigga, that shit was flight, nigga, especially with some bread, nigga. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, nigga, ghetto meal, nigga.